What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today it's time to talk about the Super pre-release for the One Piece card game. And look, I cannot be the only person that is ridiculously excited about the Super pre-release for the One Piece card game. If you want a nice little nugget, my Super pre-release in my local game store, the lovely Mad for Miniatures in Cornwall, it's actually on my wife's birthday. Which, for what it's worth, also happens to be my birthday weekend. Our birthdays are 2 days apart. But my wife being awesome and me being so excited about this game, I am actually going, which might make me a bad husband or it might make me a good One Piece YouTuber. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, the Super pre-releases are happening and I am very, very excited, and we have some new news about them. Now, as a reminder, they are happening from the 30th of September to the 6th of October. That is, of course, well, I say of course, like you should know this, that is the weekend after my birthday, which is quite nice. And we know that we are getting a deck with a fancy leader card. More on that in a moment. But a while ago now, I told you that my lovely local game store, the aforementioned Mad for Miniatures down in Cornwall in the UK, they put a listing up a little while ago, and they told us what you can expect at the Super pre-release, because they're lovely. And they told us that we're going to be getting one of the promo packs, and they said we were going to be getting a promo card, a play sheet, and that there was a winner's promo as well. Now, unfortunately, we don't yet have a look at all four of the alternate art leaders, and that does make me very sad indeed. But we do have a rather nice look at, well, everything else, which is brilliant. So let's have a gander, shall we? And I think we probably need to start off with the promo card, because that's a thing that I have been very patiently waiting to see. It is an alternate art of the Monkey D. Luffy, which is actually promo 001. 6 cost, 7,000 power, and if you attach 2 Don, you gain Rush, meaning that it can be played and then attack on the same turn. Which, incidentally, really big deal. Like, in Digimon, and again, I can only tell you about what we've seen in, other card games by Bandai, but in Digimon, Rush is a really big deal. Remember, One Piece has that kind of classic TCG trope, like Digimon, whereby you have to take out so much of your opponent's life and then attack, and then you win the game. We see it in a bunch of card games. So, being able to get an extra attack off, remember, characters cannot attack on the turn you play them. Being able to use an attack in addition to what your opponent thinks you can use is a huge deal. Being able to play a character right now and then attack straight away, genuinely big deal. This is cool. It is just an alternate art of the Monkey D. Luffy that we saw that we see in the promo pack. Exact same card, but it just has different artwork. Speaking of which, that's the winner's card. The winner's card is, again, exactly the same. So what we've got here is that exact same card and kind of the same artwork. What they've essentially done is, well, they've made it into a full art. That's what they've done. They've taken out the border and just turned it into a line around. They've changed how the character thing looks a little bit, and they've gone and put a fancy background behind it. They've also stamped with giant letters, Super pre-release winner, with gold foiling over the top. Okay, and I know some people don't like that, and they just want the full art without the stamp, and it is a very big stamp. All I can tell you is, it's there, you don't really have a choice, so you might as well try and enjoy it, truthfully, because there's not much you can do about it now. It's happening, it's a thing. Come along for the ride, because this is awesome, and it's the kind of thing that these are going to be really sought after cards. If the One Piece TCG lasts, and I have no idea if it will, what I can tell you at the moment is I think it will, and I can tell you that it's had a really strong positive start, and that it's showing all the hallmarks of a game which is going to be successful in the long run. But I cannot tell you it's going to be a super successful game. I can just tell you that it looks like it's going to do quite well. These stamped pre-release winner cards in 5 years' time, let's say, are going to be amongst the most sought after cards in the entire game. Now, don't get me wrong, the Super pre-release leader cards are going to be sought after, but there's going to be essentially double the amount of them as the stamped pre-release winner. Now, the way it generally works is the pre-release is set up for 8 people. So there are 8 promo packs, everybody gets one. 8 promo cards, everybody gets one. There are 8 decks, that is to say 2 lots of 4. So essentially there are 4 promo cards for each of the special leaders. And then there's 1 winner's card for the 8 people. So essentially there are double the amount of each leader card. There's going to be 2 of the special Monkey D. Luffy leaders for 8 promos and 1 winner's promo. I hope that makes sense. That's what we're looking at in terms of the ratios. Now, the special leaders really look like that is it. You get them here and you never get them again. They are for the Super pre-release, and Bandai have made a really big deal about the fact they are for the Super pre-release. The winner promo is literally stamped Super pre-release winner. That is clearly not coming out anywhere else. I cannot tell you this promo is never coming back. The alternate art, the regular one. There's no stamp and there's no promise here. With the stamped version, it literally says Super pre-release winner on there. We are told that there's an exclusive leader card illustration and first edition gold stamp. You can only get these versions at Super pre-release events from September the 30th. Okay? We are told super clearly that these are Super pre-release only. I have not seen, and please let me know if I've missed something in the comment section, I have not seen any statement like that about this participation Luffy card. What I mean by that is, it wouldn't completely surprise me if it turned out that this got given out in a different way later down the line. I'm not saying it will, but I am saying it might. So expect the leader to never come back again, the 4 of them, and expect the stamped card, obviously, to never come back. But do not necessarily expect this promo card to be exclusive to this tournament, because we've not yet been told that. Now, in terms of the play sheet, there's not really much to see. It's clearly going to be a, just paper one. And you've got, well, basically, you've got your areas, your character area, cost area, Don deck, etc., all set out, so it shows you how to set out your game, with a little reminder of the phases. And then on the back, it's got the play sheet we've seen before, which gives you the basic version of the rules of the game. It's fine. It's not the reason we're going. So everybody that turns up gets the play sheet, the participation card, and a promo pack. Now, I've been telling you this all the way along. These promo packs are gonna keep being given out, and it very much looks like that's still the case. I know people went crazy. I literally made a video a couple of weeks ago telling you to stop buying these, because I don't understand why people are still buying these. It doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me. There's no real reason to do so, because they're going to keep coming back. And that seems to be the case here. That seems to be what's happening. So you get yourself the promo pack with all 5 of the promos, including the monkey, which I showed you a moment ago. But we've also got ourselves a Eustace Captain Kit, free cost 4,000 power, and if you give it Don X2, as in you attach 2 Don, you gain double attack to deal 2 damage. We've got Crocodile, which is a 4 cost 5,000 power, 1,000 counter. And if you attach a Don, you gain blocker, which is very, very useful. And there's a Kaido, 7 cost 8,000 power, activate Don -2. That is to say, you've got to take 2 Don and put them back into your Don deck to use it. But his character gains banished for the turn. When you deal damage, the target card is trashed without activating its trigger. It's nice that we've now got proper clear scans of these cards to confirm the English wording of those abilities. Oh yeah, and I Smell Adventure Ahead, a 1-cost card that lets you put all the cards in your hand, shuffle them into your deck, and draw that many cards. Works as a trigger as well, which could actually be bad if you're keeping cards in hand to use in the future, but this is still pretty cool. So they are your promo cards. You're going to be getting them at the Super pre-release. I've been telling you this for weeks, but it is now officially confirmed. It's on the website. So what about these leaders? Well, there's a couple of times in this video I've shown you this Luffy promo. This is one that's being given out in tournaments in Japan. It is definitely an alternate art version of the starter deck Luffy, and I'm sorry, I don't see any world in which this isn't the pre-release promo, or the alternate art, whatever you want to call it, from the pre-release. That seems like an absolute given. So yeah, we're going to be getting some of the other 3 as well. We're just waiting for confirmation as to what they look like. When we know, I will show you. But we've had confirmation that the promo pack is coming. We've seen the play sheet. We've seen the promo. We've seen the winner's promo. We're still about 2.5 months away from the Super pre-release. I am, well, I'm very keen, honestly, to get the Super pre-release underway. It's not happening yet, but I want it to happen very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I think. I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about, well, all kinds of card games, including this. And do please consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.